Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Tuesday. We got 6 matchups on this NBA slate today. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below. And if you guys like betting on NBA player props, go ahead and check out ParlayPlay. Get 5 free entries just for signing up and confirming your email. It's that easy. Go in there, see if you guys like it. Hopefully you get a couple winners. And yeah, we'll hop in here. Pretty light slate today. Starting with the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Washington Wizards. The Wizards opening up as 9.5-point favorites with the over-under at 216.5. The last 3 head-to-head, Washington is 3-0, 1-2 covering the spread. The over is hit in 1 out of the last 3 matchups. OKC just 3-7 in their last 10. Washington 5-5 in their last 10. OKC no major injuries for the Thunder here. They were battling so many injuries, but coming into this one relatively healthy. This OKC team, they are what they are. 7-0 covering against the Eastern Conference. That's a very interesting stat. 4-1 covering in their last 5. Wizards just 1-5 covering against the Western Conference, 2-5 straight up at home. I definitely do like the Wizards at home for your money line parlays, but to have the Wizards, win by 10 points, I just don't think the Wizards are a team that you should bet on winning by 10 points at all this year. That's just too many points. So for you spread bettors, I like OKC plus 9.5. That does come with some risk, but they've been able to cover in their last few games. 9.5 points with this Wizards team that really isn't that great. That's just too many points, even though they're at home. Definitely like the Wizards for the money line parlays, but take the Thunder plus 9.5 on the road. Next matchup, we have the Phoenix Suns versus the Toronto Raptors. Suns opening up as 3-point favorites with the over-under at 225. The last 3 head-to-head, Phoenix 2-1, 2-1 covering the spread. The over is hit in 2 out of the last 3 matchups. Phoenix 6-4 in their last 10. Toronto 7-3 in their last 10. Toronto playing really good basketball here. Phoenix, they've been pretty dominant against Toronto. 14-2 covering against the Raptors. 7-1 covering on the road against Toronto. Toronto playing good though, 5-0 at home right now, on a little win streak. 6-1 covering in their last 7. I wish the spread were bigger. If it was like 5 or 6 points, I would probably lean with the Raptors. But when you're dealing with 3 points, which is just a bucket on the road with this, really great Phoenix Suns team that's coming into this pretty healthy. Most of all their key guys are pretty much back. Hard to trust Raptors with just 3 points. I can't do it. I'm taking the Suns -3 on the road. Next matchup, we have the Detroit Pistons versus the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls opening up as 13.5-point favorites with the over-under at 220.5. The last 3 head-to-head, the Bulls are 3-0, 3-0 covering the spread. The over is just 0-3 in the last 3 meetings. Detroit 4-6 in their last 10. Chicago 9-1 in their last 10. Playing great basketball here. Not much to say about this matchup here. You kind of just play everybody against Detroit. Detroit has just been awful. 13.5 points, honestly, every day you can roll the dice on Detroit. They might cover for you sometimes, but never, in my life, I'm just not taking a bad team like this plus the points. Too risky. You're going to be sweating right from tip-off. That is really no fun. Definitely like the Bulls -13.5, but more importantly, add the Bulls to your moneyline parlays and just get that locked and loaded. Next matchup, we have the Golden State Warriors versus the Memphis Grizzlies. The Warriors opening up as 2-point favorites with the over-under at 218.5. The last 3 head-to-head, Memphis is 2-1, 2-1 covering the spread. The over is just 1 in the last 3 matchups. Draymond Green is questionable. The Warriors coming off that nice win over Cleveland. Memphis is playing lights out basketball here. What they're doing is remarkable. 9-1 in their last 10. Just playing great here. 6-0 covering in their last 6. 6-0 against the Western Conference. You name it. The Memphis Grizzlies are good at it right now. And going to be a battle against this Warriors team. I like Warriors -2 on the road. Regardless of how good Memphis is, the Warriors got Klay Thompson back. And if you saw his debut, Klay Thompson pretty much left off, started where he left off. Lights out. Even had a poster on his opening. Come on. Now that Klay's back, that the chemistry is going to be elite. Sharpshooters everywhere. This is going to be a very dangerous Warriors team that's already great. This is tough because Memphis is playing good. If Klay wasn't here, I'd probably lean Memphis, but now that they got Klay and the way he looked in his opener, it's hard to trust Memphis with Klay back here. Only a 2-point game. We're taking Golden State Warriors money line on the road. Next matchup, we have the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Timberwolves opening up as 3.5-point favorites with the over-under at 227.5. The last 3 head-to-head, Minnesota 2-1, 1-2 covering the spread. The over is just 0-3 in the last 3 meetings. Minnesota 5-5 in their last 10. Pelicans 5-5 in their last 10 as well. Minnesota coming into this, I do believe, they're on a nice little 4-game winning streak, playing really good this last week or two. 5-1 covering in their last 6, 6-0 covering on the road. I really don't trust this Pelicans team. You're probably not going to be able to trust them all season unless they make some kind of incredible turnaround. Rolling with this Timberwolves team that's on a nice little win streak, only 3.5. Rolling with the Timberwolves on the road. And then the last matchup, we had the Denver Nuggets versus the Los Angeles Clippers. Denver opening up as 1.5-point favorites with the over-under at 218. The last 3 head-to-head, Denver is 3-0, 2-1 covering the spread. The over is just 0-3 in the last 3 meetings. Denver 6-4 in their last 10. One of those was a 103-100 win over the Clippers. Clippers just 4-6 in their last 10. They've been pretty bad. Denver's been really good against the Clippers here. I just don't trust the Clippers, especially at home. Only a 1.5-point spread. We're taking the better team in the Nuggets. Regardless of what the record may say, they're very similar in record, but Jokic on the road, they have more firepower, more star power. Hard to trust this Clippers team. Taking Denver money line on the road. And that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Tuesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a good one.